Hey there, mates. You're back again, I see. Or maybe you're new here. Either way, welcome. We hope you find these tidbits wicked fascinating for you. Right, let's go. Are you a fantasy movie fanatic like I am? The University of Oxford and several parts of it like Christchurch College and the Bodleian Library has been a filming location for many of the Harry Potter movies. In fact, its historic architecture made it a perfect stand-in for Hogwarts. Hedgehogs have a unique defense mechanism where they roll into a tight ball, using their spines to protect themselves from predators. The solid ball of spikes makes it hard for predators to open. This instinctive behavior is effective against many threats. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lie the catacombs, a network of tunnels and rooms containing the skeletal remains of over 6 million people. Originally limestone quarries, they were transformed into catacombs, or ossuaries, in the late 18th century to address the city's overflowing cemeteries. Astrology is one of the oldest sciences, with its origins tracing back to the 3rd millennium BC. Ancient civilizations like the Babylonians and Egyptians have used astrology to predict celestial events and guide their decisions in life. In Greek mythology, the Sphinx is a treacherous winged monster with the head of a woman and the body of a lion who poses tough riddles to traveling passerbys. Those who failed to answer her questions correctly were doomed as her next meal. A rather disturbing thought, if you ask me. This might not wholly surprise you, but rabbits have nearly 360-degree vision, allowing them to see behind them without turning their heads. This adaptation helps them detect predators from almost any direction. Not to mention, they're also wicked fast critters. The Chinese zodiac was established on a foot race organized by the Jade Emperor. What I mean is, animals were chosen to represent each year based on the order in which they finished a real race between them, with the rat cunningly securing the first place. These 12 animals of the zodiac were officially identified during the Han Dynasty, around 200 BC. The ancient Egyptians spent significant resources on their tombs and burial practices because they believed that the afterlife was an extension of earthly life, requiring similar needs and possessions. However, entry into the afterlife was not guaranteed, and the deceased had to complete a dangerous journey and face judgment. Alfred Butts, the inventor of the popular game Scrabble, assigned point values to the letters based on their frequency of use in the English language. He referenced many front pages of the New York Times to estimate each letter's frequency. A daunting task, I'm sure, but a rather brilliant idea, don't you think? The Baha'i faith is the second most widespread religion in the world, after Christianity. Founded in the 19th century, the faith teaches the unity of all religions, people, and the belief that all of the major prophets, including Abraham, Moses, Buddha, Jesus, and Muhammad, were sent by the same God to guide humanity. The origin of the USB, which stands for Universal Serial Bus, was created by a consortium led by Intel, Compaq, Microsoft, and IBM to simplify connecting hardware to personal computers. The USB offers a standardized way to connect a wide range of devices at faster speeds than other connection types. According to Tibetan Buddhism, each Dalai Lama is a reincarnation of the previous one, identified through a series of spiritual and physical tests to ensure continuity of spiritual leadership. The Dalai Lama is believed by followers to be able to choose the body into which he is reincarnated. During concerts, the rock band Pink Floyd often used an inflatable pig as a stage prop. During a photo shoot for their Animals album, the pig accidentally broke free and flew over London, causing havoc and leading to the temporary closure of Heathrow Airport. What a sight! Can you imagine? In tonal languages like Mandarin Chinese and many African languages, the pitch or tone in which a word is spoken can change its meaning entirely. For example, the Mandarin word ma can mean mother, hemp, horse, or scold, depending on the tone, pitch, or inflection. Fascinating. Did you know that Agatha Christie, still even today, is the best-selling novelist of all time, with over 2 billion copies of her books sold worldwide? She also holds the record for the longest-running play, The Mousetrap, which opened in 1952 and is still performed today. You techie anoraks out there might already know this, but the name Bluetooth comes from a 10th century Scandinavian king, Harald Bluetooth, who famously unified Denmark and Norway. The technology aims to unite devices, much like the King United Regions. Any rockers out there know this one? Led Zeppelin's name came about after Keith Moon of The Who joked that the band, in their beginnings, would go down like a lead balloon. The spelling was altered to LED to avoid mispronunciation. Wicked clever, if I must say. The use of eyeliner dates back to ancient Egypt, where both men and women used a substance called kohl to protect their eyes from the sun and to ward off evil spirits. So men, eyeliner, now you have another excuse, just saying. Those were fascinating, don't you think? We take great care to carefully fact-check all of these before we publish them, of course. If you found any particularly crafty, let us know in the comments, will you? See you round again.